A lot has changed for my credit card setup going into Q1 2023. In fact, I basically have an entirely new setup compared to last quarter. I even got a new wallet. So in this video, I'm gonna walk you through the cards I'm currently using and why I'm using them, so maybe it can help you concoct your own credit card strategy. Now, to hold all my credit cards, I'm currently using the Extra Vachetta Parliament wallet in the Brescia bronze color. And I actually won this wallet from Eric Gao's giveaway on his YouTube channel. It's a great wallet that actually matches my Andar phone case, which is the Aspen model in camel tan. Now, this quarter, I'm physically carrying 5 cards in my carry wallet, and my backup credit cards go in this big boy. My first card is my trusty 5% back gas station card from Abound Credit Union, and this is the Abound Visa Platinum credit card. So last quarter, I was actually using my Amazon Prime Rewards Visa at the gas station since it had a promo for 10% back. However, the Abound card is officially back in my wallet, and the Amazon card is back to just being used on Amazon. So the Abound Visa Platinum is a no-frills, straight-to-business credit card that I only use at the gas station. There's no sign-up bonus, their website sucks, and you have to join the credit union in order to apply for it. And even though the gas station employee always thinks I'm an Avenger when I hand him this card, it sadly doesn't make it a reality. Now, even though I just threw major shade at Abound, I do highly recommend this card. And the cool thing Abound actually added since I originally got this card is rotating 5% categories, similar to the Freedom Flex and Discover It. Some of the categories you can expect to see from this card are health and fitness, travel, streaming, and Amazon purchases. That's actually pretty solid, especially because this card has no annual fee. Now, redemption of your cash back with this card is via statement credit, and it's actually automatic every single month. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, you're getting your cash back at the end of the month, every month. Now, I've had the Abound card for a little over 2 years now, and I definitely consider this one a keeper card without a doubt. What's that? How does it slapping? Well, let's find out. This card's slappability is without a doubt one of its greatest weaknesses. I can really only justify giving this card a 4.3 out of 10 on the slapper scale. Now, the next card in my wallet is the Chase Freedom Flex. Now, I've had the original Freedom card for quite some time, like probably a decade at this point, but I finally decided to get the Freedom Flex. And if you missed my application video, you can check it out up here. So basically, the entire reason I'm carrying this card is for grocery store spend. This is especially true for this quarter because not only am I getting 5x points from the quarterly grocery store bonus, but I also secured the 5x grocery store welcome offer that's good for 12 months, up to $12,000 worth of spend. This is absolutely wonderful because those two 5x bonuses stack with each other, getting me 9x points at the grocery store this quarter. Chase thinks 5 plus 5 equals 9, so as we can see, they're just as good at math as I am. Now, the Freedom Flex is replacing a card that's been in my wallet for pretty much the last 2 years, and that card is the Verizon Visa. Now, the Verizon Visa is a fantastic card, and I'm more than happy with the value it provided me over the last couple years. But the Freedom Flex is definitely an upgrade in the grocery category, at least while I have this welcome bonus active. Now, I am still using the Verizon Visa to pay my wireless and internet bills, but this card is no longer in my physical wallet. So another bonus of opening the Freedom Flex is that it's getting me a $200 welcome bonus once I hit $500 in spend in the first 3 months. All around, getting this card right now was a no-brainer with the amount of value it's providing me. And this is one of those cards that's ultimately going to be a keeper card for me, and it's also one that I have zero hesitation about recommending because it can really provide a ton of value to such a wide range of people. Oh, and another reason I'm carrying this card is for any drugstore purchases we need to make. Since it gets 3x points at drugstores, it's currently the best card I have for this category. But in order to see how it's slapping, we're gonna have to give it the old slap-a-doozy. I'm gonna have to give it a 6.8. And honestly, I think we all know why they named it the Freedom Flex. Now, the next card in my wallet works in conjunction with the Freedom Flex because it allows me access to Chase's travel partners. And as you may have guessed, this card is the Chase Sapphire Preferred. Now, I'm still rocking the old design of this card before the recent redesign, but I also stole my wife's Sapphire Preferred so that you can see the difference between the old and the new designs. I don't know what the Chase design team was thinking, but clearly the old design is superior. But let me know what you think down below. If you grew up in the 80s and 90s like I did, the laser design of the new card may bring you some sentimental value, so I get it if that's the design you're fond of. So anyways, the reason I'm carrying this card for Q1 2023 is simply for dining spend. It gets me 3.1x Chase Ultimate Rewards points, and it allows me to get more value from the points that I'm earning from not only this card, but also from the original Freedom and Freedom Flex. So this year, I'm probably gonna earn at least 70,000 Chase Ultimate Rewards points, and if I were only able to redeem them for 1 cent per point, that would be $700 worth of value. But what I'll likely end up doing is transferring those points out to Hyatt and booking a stay at one of their properties where those 70,000 points could be worth anywhere from $1,400 or more if I can find an even better value. Now yeah, during a typical year, I wouldn't be earning quite that many points, but I'd probably still be earning at least 20 to 30,000. So this is really the way you're gonna be able to make the Sapphire Preferred worth it. However, you do wanna have a general idea of how many points you're gonna be earning for the year so that you can judge whether or not this card's gonna be worth it for you. Now, the Sapphire Preferred does have some nice travel benefits included, but you will get the higher tier benefits from the more premium cards like the Venture X, Sapphire Preferred, and Amex Platinum. However, the annual fee on the Sapphire Preferred is pretty low when compared to the more premium travel cards. And another thing you get with the Sapphire Preferred is a $50 annual hotel credit that I actually just used last month on a one-night Marriott stay. To get the $50 statement credit, you simply have to book a hotel stay through the Chase Travel Portal, and you'll see the credit applied to your account within the following month. Now, we can definitely test the slappers on these bad boys. We'll start out with the old design. So the old design, pristine, and for that, I'd give it a 9.8 out of 10. And for the new design, that's the weirdest thing. Every time I slap this card, I feel like I can hear the card designer screeching in the distance. It's kind of terrifying, to be honest. I'm gonna reluctantly give it a 7.8 out of 10. And by the way, the Chase Sapphire Preferred is a metal card if you couldn't tell by the slappening. So the next card I have in my wallet is the Amex Blue Business Plus. Now this card is a business card, but you don't need a formal business to apply for it. I do go through the application process up in this video if you missed it. Now the primary reason I physically carry this card in my wallet is in case I'm out and I see something that I want to get for my YouTube studio or something like that. Now I'm in the process of building out a second set, so hopefully that'll be ready to roll out sometime within the next 6 months or so. Now, this card is really straightforward. It earns 2x membership rewards points on every dollar spent up to $50,000 in spend per year. Since MR points are generally valued at about 2 cents per point, this means that this card is essentially going to get you a flat 4% back in effective value. Now for me personally, I only use this card for business spend just because I want to keep my personal expenses and business expenses separate to make my life a little bit easier. Now the Blue Business Plus provides nice extended warranty and purchase protection, which is certainly important to me when I'm buying electronics and other equipment for this YouTube channel. For instance, I just built a new computer that makes editing these videos so much smoother. And by using the Blue Business Plus to purchase the computer parts, I've effectively added 1 additional year to the warranties in case anything breaks down the road. But does this card slap like it's taking care of business? Let's find out. Now, this card has an understated slap. It says, I don't need to prove anything to you. I'm gonna slap all the way across town however I please, because I'm getting you 2x back on every single thing that you buy. And for that, this card gets a 9.3 out of 10 in slappability. So this card also got me a 15,000 MR point welcome bonus, which was a nice little cherry on top. I honestly would have gotten this card even if it didn't have a bonus, because this card is without a doubt a keeper card. And honestly, you really don't need a business to get it. If you sell stuff on the side here and there, you do a little side work, you make content online, whatever it is, you can apply for this card as a sole proprietor and use your social security number. The Capital One Venture X is the next card in my wallet. This thing is a beast. Now, as you may know, I used to have the Fidelity Rewards Visa in my wallet as my 2% catch-all card. And I've had that card for maybe 2 years now. But the instant I got the Venture X in the mail, the Fidelity Rewards Visa took a backseat, as the Venture X is an excellent option for a catch-all card. While it is a luxury travel card that provides some of the best perks and protections available, the really unique thing about it is the base earning rate is 2x miles. So this card is really pulling double duty: luxury travel card and catch-all card. Plus, since Capital One miles can be worth about 2 cents per mile, this means you can be getting an effective 4% back in value on every single purchase. And you're also gonna be getting 10x miles on hotels and rental cars booked through Capital One Travel, Plus, you're gonna get 5x miles on flights booked through Capital One Travel. Now, I haven't personally used their travel portal yet since I just got this card, but it is powered by Hopper, and Capital One does have a price match guarantee on their travel. So honestly, those two factors at least give me a little bit of confidence that the experience is gonna be good. Now, this card does have a relatively high $395 annual fee, but that annual fee is easily offset by the $300 annual travel credit when you book through Capital One Travel, plus the 10,000 bonus miles you get every year beginning on your first account anniversary. And since I just got this card, I'm currently working toward the 75,000 bonus mile welcome bonus, which requires me to spend $4,000 with the card in the first 3 months. So once I hit that $4,000 in spend, I'll walk away with 75,000 bonus miles, plus at least 8,000 additional bonus miles just from the base 2x earning rate. But before we continue, how does it slap? I'm honestly surprised I didn't chip my desk with that test. This thing is slapping all over the place with no regard for anyone's safety. Coming in at 9.8, this card has one of the highest slap values out of all the cards I've ever tested on this channel. So I'm also excited to finally have a card that gets me complimentary airport lounge access for me and 2 guests. Plus, we added my wife as a free authorized user, so she too is gonna get access to airport lounges on her own and be able to bring 2 guests as well. Overall, I'd say if you travel at least once per year and you can take full advantage of that $300 annual travel credit, this card is easily worth it. And you don't technically need to use the 10,000 bonus miles every year, as you can bank those for a future trip. And a card that's not in my wallet, but I do get use from, is my US Bank Cash Plus. This card gets me 5% cash back in 2 categories of my choosing, but I'm simply using it for my utilities this quarter, and pretty much every quarter. We prepay our utilities every 4 months because our utility company charges a $4 fee in order to use a credit card, and we want to maximize our cash back. So it ends up being around $1,100 every 4 months, and that gets us $55 in cash back. Not a bad deal. And I finally put together a little website like a proper content creator is supposed to. The URL is joshuabutler.me, and you can find some of my favorite things on there, as well as sign up for my email list. But if you haven't seen my game plan for the rest of this year, you're gonna want to check this video out. Thanks so much for watching, and I really hope you have a good day. Peace.